To planet Earth. Loading, 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 loading. And as always, before it gets the end of the loading thing, it's actually live. Hey world, welcome to our party, which I
Yeah.
think today is actually a Halloween party because we're so close to Halloween. And I do have a few Halloween things in the works, which is super fun. So this gathering here is a wrap party for Guitar Cloud Symposium. If I haven't battered people over the head enough, and I got a newbie, mute thyself. It is a 4-day extravaganza. It is a guitar smorgasbord full of modules from the likes of Angela Petrilli, Gretchen Menn, and Vicky Genfan. And we run a gamut of so many different techniques and so many different things that we're into. And in fact, because we're into so many things, they're starting to change up every couple months. Uh, Gretchen added some classical stuff this time that we didn't have last time, and I added a module on the Fishman triple play and the history of guitar synthesizer, and did a bunch of examples of the amazing sounds that you can make with it. Fishman is one of our kind sponsors, and this is the fun part, you know? I mean, last time I didn't know that I could drink an entire bottle of champagne by myself and by myself. Let the party begin. We're going to be dancing on tables. This is so fun and so overwhelming at the same time. I think it would be the right thing to do to start with the popping of the cork. We started this in August. I had no idea what to expect, but we are getting people interested all over the world. One guy that is not here tonight that came to both symposiums is Ron from Holland, and it's very late at night for him for these events. But most of the events we start at 9 a.m. Pacific time, which is a little challenge for me and my coffee machine. But that's so that we can get different time zones. And next time, I'm really excited. We got a woman from Zimbabwe joining us. We don't have enough accents here. We got a couple from Mexico, and we're going to have an Italian accent coming up. Not yours, Alyssa. We have another one from your home, your motherland, joining us. It's going to be so cool. Okay. Don't embarrass me, Champagne. Oh, okay. Are you ready? We're Clem, you're the drummer. Let's have a drum roll.
Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll.
There we go. There we go. The second one. It's so fun. You know, it's turning into way more than I think any of us expected. In March, I just went off the corner and sucked my thumb for 2 months. I go, okay, pandemic. What do you do in a pandemic? How do you pay your bills in a pandemic? What? You can't go anywhere. Everybody's afraid of everything. In fact, I just happened to have my Guitar Cloud Symposium mask right here. Of course, you know, I just tested it out to see how cool it would be. And when I got it, I go, okay, this obviously came from a t-shirt factory with a little cloth left over, and this I would not recommend. You could put a straw through these threads. It's it's not the best. I took it off the website store because I didn't think it was safe. But one of the fun things that we get to do, besides drink, I mean, you're welcome to drink or not, what beverage of your choice. I see Perry, you're on it. That looks like that could be tequila, but then I'm nearsighted. It could be
Quite
anything.
reckon.
All right. Um, okay, so one of the funnest things that we get to do is give away some wonderful things from all the sponsors that joined on. In the beginning, I didn't even think of sponsors, and somebody slapped me upside the head and said, "You know, I bet some of your companies that you've been with might want to be part of this thing." But before I get into that, we have a very special announcement. After these symposiums, we do a survey. And, you know, what did you like about it? What did you not like? What would you like to see that you haven't seen yet? And there was just often, if you get, 29 people that say, we love that, and only one said, we didn't like that, we're probably not going to change much. But there was one person that said we want to get a little deeper in what you're talking about. And when I talk about smorgasbord, we have 24 modules in 18 hours. We basically use our finest reduction sauce to take the modules that we're most excited about. Each teacher has 6, and we present them in 20-minute chunks, and then have plenty of Q&A time. This last time we added breakout rooms so the students get plenty of time with each teacher. And thank you, Clem, for dealing with the breakout rooms, because I was scared. Anytime I do something new with tech, it's like, PTSD. Just where's my teddy bear or my mommy? So I'm going to do a screen share on what we're doing next, because somebody said they want to get a little deeper in some of the subjects that we were talking about. So Dave Clark kindly helped me with the graphics of this. The plan is to every 2 months do a Guitar Cloud Symposium, which is 4 days, 18 hours. Lots of PDFs, lots of graphs, lots of personal time with the teachers. Now, on November 14th, we're going to launch for the first time a Guitar Cloud Symposium deep dive, where we go deeper into subjects that we're into. And we're going to do a theme this time in November. Well, I think we'll probably do a theme every time, because there's so many things that people are into. We got to rein them in and create a theme. And this is going to be on recording your own album. One of the things I definitely want from teachers, as we start traveling, if that ever happens, I might have to start rotating people out. But I love the people we have, and so do the students, so we'll just see where that goes. And I think for my portion of recording your own album, I've done 3, and I'm really, really, really into melody and the different ways with an instrumental record that you can make a melody interesting. There's a reason that most bands out there that are popular have singers. It's because of what the vocals can do and how they can bring you in emotionally and tell a story. Well, telling a story with a guitar is a little bit more of a challenge, and to keep people interested and focused on what you're doing. And I'm really into doing that, whether it's effects or techniques or different octaves, using harmonics, whatever. And so we're all deep into it. And Angela, I'm going to have you talk a little bit about your segment of the upcoming deep dive.
Ooh, so the overlying theme is going to be recording an album. So tying into the social media aspects of stuff that I talked about during the symposium this weekend, I'm going to talk about how to promote, whether it is using your own social media, hiring a PR company, those sorts of things. We'll be talking about that. We'll be talking about budgeting, because guess what? You got to pay people to help make an album. So we're going to talk about budgeting. And again, just all of those things that you can do to promote yourself, promote the album, all of that good stuff. Really, really excited to talk about it. Like Jennifer, I've recorded 3 albums as well. So I've learned a lot of lessons, did a lot of things wrong, learned from those things, because there are no, mistakes, there are lessons. So we're going to be talking a lot about that, how to build your brand, how to, again, market your album, and it's going to be a blast. Really, really excited to be teaching this. It's going to be awesome. Oh, you're muted, Jennifer. There
Yes.
You
go. Where is my secretary? She's fired. Vicky, why don't you jump in? And you got a twofer there. We're going to do 4 different modules, and then we have a bonus to talk about.
Yeah. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Coming through. Okay, cool. Not to brag or anything, but I have made 6 CDs, indie CDs, and I wanted to talk about all of them with you, but again, we're going to have an hour or a little bit, maybe anyway, we're going to have an hour. And I'm going to dig deeply into one of my CDs called Uncovered. And that was a really cool project where I did 10 or 11 cover songs, and I had 5 other artists collaborate with me on arrangements. And so in a way, how Angela's deep dive is kind of pulling out of her symposium module, I'm kind of doing that with the arrangement concept. So we're going to really deep dive into just how those creative relationships happen, how the arrangements kind of unfolded, and how I chose different musicians and songwriters for different reasons. And it's a really kind of unique album. So I'm excited to dig deep with you in that realm. And then my wife, who some of you know or all of you know, Tay Hoyle, is just an incredible sound engineer in general. She has a company that makes acoustical products for recording studios. She can build an entire studio from beginning to end, but she's going to offer
just tips and tricks of how to make your home studio be more efficient, sound better, kind of go through some process that we did with Vicky on that uncovered record. I mean, we recorded in hotel rooms.
on airplanes.
Well, I did a lot of editing on airplanes. So just, this new, oh, it's not so new anymore as far as just where, where the technology is these days, but just how to use it all to your best ability and get the most out of it. So we'll kind of be going into some acoustics, some miking techniques, recording techniques, and then answer whatever questions you guys have.
I like to brag about you that you built the John Lennon buses, the educational buses.
There's two buses that are out on the road. I think one is retired now, but yes, I designed and built both of the John Lennon educational tour buses that are out there, along with a lot of other recording studios as well. But yeah, that was a fun job. That was pretty awesome.
And she helps us with our tech, getting these the symposium together, and you wouldn't believe the amount of screens we have in our faces. And, hey, this isn't working, help me. So invaluable. Just like our moderator Clem. Just I'd drink a lot more without you guys. I tell you that. Wouldn't make the symposium any better, but it can be stressful trying to juggle all this stuff. And Gretchen, what have you got in mind for the deep dive November 14?
Well, what I have in mind was also something that was requested, so I considered that confirmation of where I was leaning. I'm going to talk about my experience doing a concept album and about the idea from the creative place to the specifics of like writing for other instruments like string quartet, keyboards, all of that, and take you through my whole process of working within a concept.
I can't wait to do that. I mean, we fire each other up. It's one thing to work on your own, and I've done a solo show forever, and I just get used to my own space. But Gretchen today was talking about maybe doing a module in Jimmy Page techniques, because she's been playing in a Zeppelin tribute band called Zeppelin for many years. And I'm going, oh, really? Well, maybe I should do a Jeff Beck module. So I think this is, hey, nice t-shirt. I love it. How about my t-shirt here, boy? We got the GuitarCloudSymposium store happening.
Harry's got a Zepparella shirt.
All right. This is like 2020 rock show, right? You wear your t-shirts for the band. This is so fun. So that's November 14th, and we will be doing another Guitar Cloud Symposium in the middle of December with our Santa hats on. That it's actually on sale now. We're not finalized in exactly what we're going to teach. That'll be happening in a couple days. But it just blows my mind that the alumni keep coming back. I thought maybe 6 months down the road, a year down the road, they would come back. But one of the motivations is you can come back for half price. So it's just going to keep growing and growing and growing, and it's kind of a cool family to have. And I want to remind the students that are here to get on the members only Facebook page, because we post things there that are only for you. And thanks, Brian Vegas, for posting your band last night. It's really exotic, a fusion of music from Pakistan and where else, new flavors for our ears. It's wonderful. All right, I know you want to know what you're getting, don't you? Okay, Lynn, introduce yourself. This is my friend Lynn, and she found a randomizer app. So when we give stuff away, if you win something, then you get booted out so you don't win twice, except that we have so much stuff, you probably will end up winning more than
We
one.
have lots of good stuff. So, I think we have mentioned all along that a couple of the really exciting big prizes are the Spark Amp, which we have Laura Whitmore here tonight with us from Positive Grid, who is our presenting sponsor, and she's here to give away the Spark
Yes.
Amp. And so, we're really excited about that. And I don't know, do you want me to go through the other prizes or just one at a time or just give an overview of the biggies?
Actually, I want to stick with Laura for a hot minute
You got it.
because
I'm going to mute
Laura,
myself then.
okay, Laura is like Wonder Woman. She's one of these people that just doesn't sleep and does so much, it blows my mind. Uh, she leaves us all in the dust. She is behind the She Rocks Awards, which I was lucky enough to win a few years back. And it is the most amazing thing. If you hadn't had a chance to check out what that is, it's it happens during the NAMM show in January, and it's just so professional. It's like a big rock show, actually. Why don't you jump on board and tell them a little bit about that, and then tell them about the Spark amp.
Yeah, so I mean, the She Rocks Awards, we're actually going to be celebrating our ninth year this year, and we'll be announcing really, really soon who we're going to honor. But it's a celebration of women in music, and the fun thing that I really love about She Rocks is that we take really a lot of time and effort to make sure that we're honoring people behind the scenes, celebrities, like a really nice mix of women from all walks of the industry with the goal of just inspiring, inspiring everyone, men, women, children, pets. My pets will be inspired. Just to share these amazing role models and celebrate them. So, She Rocks Awards, we're going to be doing it virtual this year. It'll be January 22nd. I think we're going to be having a press conference next week to announce a whole bunch of fun related news about the She Rocks Awards. So, look out for that. And then, yeah, Positive Grid. I joined Positive Grid a little over 6 months ago and have been working with them before that as well. And I'm so excited to be able to support the Guitar Cloud Symposium. And Positive Grid is just a really, forward-thinking musical instrument and software company. And our Spark amp, I'm going to venture to say, is the #1 best-selling practice amp of 2020. Over 100,000 people are now using Spark, and it's just a really great little practice amp with lots of tools that you can jam along with and learn songs and just be inspired. So I'm excited to be giving one to one of you guys. Yeah. Oh, Jennifer, I can't hear
You're
you.
muted. You're muted, Jen.
She's like, not again.
I get in trouble for being polite. Okay, raise your hands here if you want a Spark amp. That's great. Greg, coming in from the hospital, post hernia surgery, high as a kite. I'm glad you could join us. I've had that surgery. It is not pretty.
I'm sorry, you're making us look so cool that I actually screenshotted this. I was like, oh my God, somebody, like, Greg's here from the hospital? This is so rock and roll.
Rock and roll is that I'm on Oxy.
Ooh, okay, you're for sure the most metal of all of us.
I can do it too.
Well, I'm going to have to put a straw in that bottle of champagne to keep up with you, sir. All right, let's get on with the rewards here. I'm gonna run them down and then we'll give them away. Sweetwater, oh my God, I went to the post today and picked up 3 giant boxes of swag from them. They're giving away a $100 gift certificate. We got actually all the students. It would be great if in the chat you could say your T-shirt size, because they've given 6 XL t-shirts, 6 large, 1 medium, 1 small, and the designs are super cool. They have a lot of designs available. I wasn't sure what was coming, but they're all cool. They got 3 journals that I put them right by me, and if I move 3 inches, I think I'm going to knock over 2 laptops and a bottle of champagne, so I'm not going to show you. But it's a cool, very cool leather-bound journal, and 10 pens. Audix, one of our primo sponsors, is giving away a set of headphones they've been working on for 2 years called the A140. Tuners, Fishman is one of our gold sponsors. They're giving away 10 really cool clip-on tuners that when I first picked it up, I got clips everywhere. Pardon my t-shirt, y'all. Globe. That's one thing I have handy that I can show you right here, except I have everything in my way. It's a clip-on tuner, but it is stealth in that there's no on button. It's just when you flip it up, then you got power. And it's so cool. And let's see, Fishman's got 10 of those. And I use the Fishman Fluence pickups, have for years. They sound incredible. And I gave a module on the Fishman Triple Play this weekend that people seem to dig. There was at least 3 people that said, I must have access to these sounds. And the Cordial Cable Company, Copper Core, boy, that's ask me in 2 hours if I can say copper core cordial cable 10 times fast. It's a really high-end German designed cable that the ends, I've had very expensive cables that in a month they fall apart. The tips unscrew themselves and it's just horrible. These are built like a tank, so they're going to last you forever, and every student gets one. Every single student gets one, so we don't even have to put you in the randomizer for that. Plus, you get t-shirts, and the way you get them is I'll give you information after the fact. You write to them with your t-shirt size, and the t-shirts and cables will come directly from them. I did a module on the Transcribe app, which is the app I want to marry. I'm not ashamed. I want to marry an app. It is the greatest way to learn music ever. And Andy, the designer, the coder, I guess you would call him, has agreed to give away 5 codes. Free access. The Truefire company, Vicky and I both do modules, I'm got modules on the brain. We both do DVD courses and downloadable courses for truefire.com, and every student will get 90-day free access to all 40,000 courses. So talk about smorgasbord. You're going to be completely overwhelmed and having a good time like kids in candy stores. Let's see. Luna Guitars has stepped up once again and given away a beautiful guitar, the Fauna Phoenix, which is, you can get out your Google fingers and look at that. It's a beautiful design in that. David Wallerman, who has a site called guitarplayback.com, has offered every student a giant folder of like 20 or 30 high-res playbacks that are 1 chord each, so you can work on different modes. And my homeboy, Thomas Blug, who invented the Amp 1 amplifier, is giving away his Blue Box speaker emulator, which I adore, and it's always in my carry-on because invariably I will fly to Europe and enter the venue and they'll go, oh, nobody told us you needed a speaker. so essentially it's a direct box, but it has 16 different speaker cabinet emulations, IR. And the other knob is a virtual mic placement knob. I call him the Thomas Edison of sound. And he's got every option on the side that you could possibly want. 1/4 inch XLR and a lot of variables. So some lucky guitar player is going to get happening with that. Okay, Lynn, we're going to tease you with we're going to save the Luna guitar and the Spark amp for last. So
can Laura stay that long?
well,
you got your champagne ready, Laura?
you know,
okay,
Laura,
exciting.
I don't
what are
have
we
a
going to give
problem.
away first?
Do you want to give the Spark away now, Laura? I know you're doing 5 million things. It's okay.
Yeah, it would be kind of awesome because I got
Okay.
like an hour between now and my next meeting, and dinner would be good.
I should have known that. Okay. Okay, the Spark amp goes first.
Why not?
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Who's going to say the name?
You are.
We
Good.
don't know it.
Oh,
You
this is
do.
my favorite part. Okay, ready? I'm starting the randomizer now. And it's throwing names around, throwing names around. Phil Trainer.
Phil, where are you, Phil? Oh, there you are.
Phil,
Congratulations,
unmute
Phil.
yourself. Look at his doing his happy dance
You got
over
plenty
there.
of guitars there to use it with.
He's a bass player and a drummer. You want to unmute
Oh.
yourself, Phil?
Even better.
Thank you very much.
He
Oh,
plays everything.
This is very exciting.
yes, enjoy it.
Oh, I will.
Awesome. So you guys can just give me the shipping information and we'll shoot it over to you.
Awesome.
Okay.
Congratulations, Phil.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Enjoy.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much,
guys.
Laura, for all of your support
My
of this.
pleasure.
Like,
And yeah, we'll be back for the deep dive. So do that one too.
okay.
All right, guys, take care.
Thank you so much,
Thanks,
Laura.
Laura.
Guitar on.
Yeah, the Spark amp. I got
Thank
mine
you, Laura.
about a week ago. Thank you. And I started digging into it. It's going to be super fun because I never have an amp in the living room, and it's a whole nother world when you plug in. And I'll be making some. Well, I think I'll be making some videos for it. And Gretchen already made a demo video on it.
Yeah, it's a great little amp. Really, like it does everything.
Right.
Yeah, anybody who has one, and especially Phil, make a little video and show us what you did.
You know what? We're
Wait. I got to say something.
Yeah.
On behalf of the acoustic guitar players and on behalf of whatever, because I've had a little bit of vodka, so forgive me. And I'm a lightweight, but I've got the Spark amp. It's really cool for acoustic, but because it was sitting here and Jennifer had a module on tapping, and because it was right there and it was so light, and I actually took out my Collings 290 and I plugged that sucker into
Wow.
the Spark amp, and I found the dirtiest mother F sound I could find. And I still can't tap, but I just want to say all that was because of the Spark amp. So it's a cool thing.
all right. We actually got a
Awesome.
rip. We got some special things that you don't even know about that are supposed to happen in 4 minutes. So I'm going to rip through these gifts. Okay. A $100 gift card. Spin it, Lynn, to Sweetwater.com.
I spun it already in anticipation, and the winner is Dan McCutcheon.
Yay, Dan, one of the alumni.
Yay, Dan.
You
I
know,
wonder if they sell air filters at Sweetwater.
air filters.
Yeah, he was the one who said that he was like dying with the fires, right?
Yeah. Thank you all.
Right.
I got an order in to Sweetwater already, so that'll be perfect.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to come back to the other stuff that Sweetwater has because there's so much stuff. Probably after the live. Now let's jump into the Audix A140 headphones that are super, super cool.
Are you listening carefully? Because it's our favorite winner of all winners, Crystal Borelli.
Hi, I just got on. I'm on a plane. What did I win?
You won the headphones, Crystal.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry. We're taxiing. I'm on a plane and I just was able to log on. See my mouth.
You joined from the craziest places, except the hospital. I think Greg still wins on the crazy.
That's amazing. Yeah, she's
brand
always
new headphones. Brand new headphones from Audix.
I'm so excited. You guys can't see my reaction because I have a mask on, but I'm so excited.
Last time she had the best reaction ever. She won a Luna guitar last time and lost her freaking mind. And it's my favorite reaction ever.
I never win anything. Thank you, guys.
Well, girl, you are on a winning streak. And before the air hostess bitch slaps you for having your phone on, you better log off.
No, I'm actually about to taxi and connecting flights, so I'm good. Well, thank you.
Great. Wonderful.
Congratulations.
All right. 10 people are going to receive the Fishman tuners, the stealth tuners. So keep count. Lynn, start spinning off names.
Okay. Okay. Hey, Clem, will you keep count for me while I'm spinning? All right. Here we go. Number 1, Eric Wittitz. Number 2, randomizer. Greg Montgomery.
Ah, it pays to get hernia surgery, doesn't it?
Winner number 3 is Ilsa.
From Mexico City, one of the sweetest
Yes,
people.
ma'am. There's only one Ilsa. Oh, and just to make it fun, Elisa is number 4.
Elisa, I will paint it blue for you before I ship it.
Number 5, Layton.
Yes.
Bates. Number 6. This is so fun. I love giving stuff away. Lisa Evans. Lisa, you won. Number 7. Leslie Slibot. Leslie. Yay, I see you clapping over there with your orange hat. You're so cute. Look at her. Hippie soul. Number 8. Am I on number 8 or 9? Alex London. And one more?
2 more.
2 more. Okay, 2 more. I can't even count to 10. It's because I'm a musician. I can only count to 4. Evelyn. And the last name for this prize is Philip Thibodeau.
Great. Was that 10? I went somewhere in my mind.
That's 10.
It's
That's
10.
10.
I'm going to put it in the chat
Okay, great.
so we don't forget.
Thanks,
I
thanks,
wrote
Clem.
yeah.
Thanks, Clem.
All right, let's skip down to 5 of the transcribe codes.
Okay, 5 transcribe codes. Number 1, transcribe is awesome, by the way. Andrew Matthews.
Aha.
Now, if you already have it, just let me know, and I'll put your name back in. And
Yeah, I've already got it.
you already have it?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'll put your name back in the list, and you can win something else.
100 songs already with it. Over 6 months. Probably more than that, actually.
Okay, now. Okay, we'll still have 5 left then. Here we go again. Sorry, this took a second. I wanted to put him back in. Okay, well, number 1. Michael Lejeune.
Yay.
Number 2, Tom Cutts.
2 alumni already.
Number 3, Perry Dillard. Do you already have it, Perry?
Of course I do. And it's awesome.
That's okay. That's okay. We'll put you back in. Joel Heidelbaugh. So that'll be number 3. Number 4, Joel Weddington.
Oh, stereo Joels.
I just bought it last night.
Okay, we'll put you back in.
Okay.
Terry and Joel. Ronald Disseldorp.
He's in Holland, so he wasn't going to make it. He's in bed right now, but we can let him know tomorrow.
Okay, great. Ronald Disseldorp then is number 4, and the number 5th winner is Josue.
Oh, great.
Did I say it right?
Josue, yeah. You know, because of time, I'm going to skip a couple of these until we're back on private later. The Stage Ninja Company, which I've been with, just a great company for quite a few years, they're giving away 15 of these smartphone clamps, and I have them all over the house. If you're going to be doing anything with YouTube, anything with social media, you gotta use video, and so this just allows you to clamp it anywhere. I said clamp it, Jed, clamp it
Clamp it.
anywhere.
Clamp it.
And if you're like me and you have zero horizontal space in your life because everything is covered with crap, you can take this and just put it on the side of your desk to have your phone there, for one thing. And I've shot video where I have a guitar behind me. I have this on the headstock so I can shoot down the headstock, or I'll have a guitar behind me when I'm playing guitar and just put this on the headstock to shoot a back of the head shot. They're really cool and very, very sturdy. So 15 people are going to get that later. 4 people are going to get locket straps. And the locket straps are just awesome. Also, if you're like me and you can't keep hardware together and you always open things and lose things as soon as you get them, this is the bomb. Because instead of having to use hardware to keep your guitar safe and have it locked, it's just a spring-loaded snap kind of thing. Can you hear it snap? So 4 of those are going to 4 lucky winners. Go, Lynn, go!
Okay. I just did the first one. I'm in the wrong list over here. Oh, it's Andrew Matthews.
Okay, what is this? What are you giving away?
A locket strap.
Okay.
4 of them.
Another
What if I
strap
already
you got
got
there. What's that?
What if I already got one?
What don't you
got
have?
another one, or?
Didn't everybody at the first symposium get them?
Yeah.
So it needs to be like new students only for the locket straps, right?
Oh man, we're gonna stress Lynn out.
Okay, that's okay. No, I'm not stressed at all. I'm having a blast. Are you kidding? I'll just put you back in, Andrew. Okay, David O'Leary.
I already have one. So,
Okay.
sorry.
Then
Now
we'll
you
just
have
keep
2,
picking
David.
names. Hold on. Sorry, I got to do a little administrative here. Elpis Wagby. I probably said that wrong, and I apologize for that.
You know, I think he's a no-show.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, and now he's gone.
Rolling.
Okay, let's start over.
All
Mildred Pika.
right,
Mildred
girl.
won.
From
Yay.
Suriname, the country I had to look up on a map because I never heard of it, between Guyana and French Guyana. I just love having international students. It makes my heart happy. So
Amanda Elvin.
Down to
You
New
want a
Zealand.
locket strap. Joel Weddington. Do you want to pass or keep it?
You're muted. Oh, you're muted, so you're getting 2. Keep it moving.
Yeah, no, I'd love to get another one. I have multiple guitars. It's perfect. Thanks.
Great. Okay, Joel Weddington. Annie Zachary. And the last one is
I think there are only 4.
Oh,
yes,
I thought there were 5.
No, you're good.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay, well then I already know who the next winner is, and I'll tell you as soon as you tell me what the prize is.
The prize is a Blue Box speaker emulator by Blue Guitar.
Oh yeah, Perry Dillard.
All right.
Serious? Yes. Right on.
You can still use that for what you've been up to as well.
Absolutely.
There
Yes.
you go.
That's
Thank you.
awesome.
Thank you.
So great. Oh man.
That is so cool. You're
And
gonna
the
love
next
that.
prize?
The next prize. Let's see. I think it's time to give away the Luna guitar.
Are you serious?
I'm so serious.
I pushed the button and it's Genevieve.
Yay! That's fantastic, Jenny Jam. Of course, you know, they used to call me that on the Bad Tour, Jenny
Wait a
Jam.
minute. I'm sorry. Say that again.
You won the Luna.
What?
You won the Luna guitar.
Oh my God. Wait a second.
Yes, you did.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe this.
Fauna Phoenix.
Look, it's okay. Oh my gosh. Can I freak out a little bit for
We love that.
Thank you. Oh my
Tell people the name of the band that you're in DC.
I'm in a band called Pebble to Pearl, and now we're doing acoustic, more acoustic gigs. And I even said to myself, after I was learning stuff from Vicky, you know, the open tunings and everything, I was like, well, I would love to have a second acoustic. And I was going to hit up my daughter because she has a Takamine lying around. And I was like, maybe I could use that for the open. And look, and now I have a Luna guitar. Oh my God. Thank you so much. I love you guys. And I'm so happy that first of all, I'm just happy I registered and just meeting everybody here, and the classes were awesome. And I'm just like, I love everything of what you're doing. And Jennifer, you're great. And
well, that was worth showing up for. Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we're so glad you were here.
Congratulations.
Welcome, well deserved.
I'm flustered. Thank you.
Let the party rave on. All right. We're going to skip. We have a few prizes that we'll give at the end. I mean, Sweetwater has given the journals and the T-shirts and the pens, and it would take another half hour to call names, and the 15 phone clips from Stage Ninja. But we have some special guests to bring in the house. Gretchen, is your Italian other half here?
Yes, he is. Shall I bring him on?
Yeah, go ahead while I find his video.
Hello. Hello to everybody.
Do you want a different chair? No, too high? Okay.
Okay. I am going to play a video of Daniele in honor of Halloween. So if you're not familiar with this man, what is the matter with you? For starters, now I'm gonna screen share this groovy thing. Hold on now. Put on your seatbelts, everybody, because this is cool. Oh, sorry. Oh, go, Batten, go.
Francis, you have no taste for refined music. You only want me to shred. Francis, high five. Good job.
Is
Oh
that?
my god, I love that so much.
Funny.
I'm sure Francis.
Fantastic, Daniela.
Freaking
Thank
theremin.
you.
Wow.
You know,
Thank
all I
you.
can say is you play really good for a boy, Daniele.
Thank you. Little by little.
Yeah, he's a monster. I didn't even notice the slow-mo of your cat in there the first time around.
That is important. An important element
Yeah.
of the video.
Yeah, those chops are ridiculous. And Gretchen and I were on the phone today, and we have a little surprise for the other teachers. I haven't even updated you guys yet, but Daniele is going to join us in the God, I can't even say my own business. Guitar Cloud Symposium in December. So tell them what you're going to be teaching, because I think it's damn exciting.
We were talking about me doing a couple of modules,
Yeah,
right?
I'll be doing 4 new ones, and then Daniele will do 2. So normally, if I would teach, like this time I taught 6, but 4 were new and 2 were kind of like rethinking of previous ones. So I'll still teach 4 new ones, but then each day Daniele will teach 1 module. So you were going to teach?
Yeah, it will be a small appearance because my English is under construction, but I will try to talk as better as possible. You know, and when English is easier for me when I'm teaching guitar, you know, because a lot of technical elements, terms are already in English, you know, that will be easier. But we were talking yesterday, right, about several ideas, and we were thinking about 2 topics between several ones. One is sweep picking.
Sweep picking.
Sweep picking. Sweep picking.
Sweepa picking.
Sweep picking. Like an intro to sweep picking. Like Angela did the intro to hybrid picking, intro to sliding. And I like the idea to do, because of the 20 minutes limit, I like the idea to do an introduction that can be developed eventually in the second moment.
And also, I think one of the ideas was to show the shred technique, but also, you know, because I've got a little bit of insider information into the wide variety of people we have here, of things that are also of the application for like songwriters and for acoustic players, so that so sweep picking not exclusively as a shred technique, although you're certainly going to get into that too.
Yeah, also example from different. When you think of sweep picking can be a lot of different styles. I think of Barney Castle, you know, very
Barney Castle
guitar player, not only shred player, but also there is a big variety. Right.
The other one?
The other one was intro to chordal tapping. How to play the clean style. Of course, here we have the queen of the tapping, that is Jennifer, and she is going to teach all the lead guitar at this point, you know, then something that is not going to overlap. I was thinking can be something not in the style of Stanley Jordan, that is the guy who is usually associated with chordal tapping, playing chords at the same time, playing melody with the other hands. This is the idea. But my personal point of view about chordal tapping.
Yeah, man, it's so cool to have all these modules coming in from different people, and I have notes all over my house that are not in my face, but all I can tell you is Steve Vai is often asked what his favorite guitar player is of the young up-and-comers, and the quote is not in front of me, but he said Daniele Gottardo. So, I mean, with an endorsement like that, why would you not be here in December?
Thank you.
Yeah, and the 20-minute modules, or something I came up with in part from studying brain science. And basically, your brain cannot handle more than 15 to 20 minutes of learning something new before it starts to spin out. So every 20 minutes, we're on to a new module, and then break it up with Q&A and stuff like that. All right. We have another special guest that's come in the house. And if any of the students have questions for Daniele or any of us, we're here. And let's see, in another 10 minutes, Andy Timmons is going to join. And if you're not a student, you don't get to hang out with him. I haven't even dipped into the champagne yet. It's going to get crazy. And I tell you what, Perry and I closed the bar down after 5 hours last time. I say 4 to 6 p.m. Pacific. That's, well, we will guarantee we'll be here for that, but you never know how long the party's going to last. So Neely Brosh, where are you?
Hi. Hi, everyone. Nice to see everybody's face. Like so many people I know and so many new faces, like 2 full pages of this. I'm like so overwhelmed. I was like, whoa, who are all these people? How was the weekend?
Yeah, let's get some students to tell how the weekend was.
Okay, well, I just talk all the time. It was killer, as usual. I mean, the content is incredible, mind blown. The new modules were awesome. I mean, the interaction is incredible.
It's a remarkable
We did
combination.
miss you, Neely.
Thanks.
I missed you too.
It's a remarkable combination of incredibly dense and high velocity content, but tempered with the meticulous organization that's in place. It makes it accessible. You can get your head around it without going too crazy, which is fabulous.
Can you explain your hat to us? Speaking of
does this hat make you horny, does it?
Randy.
There.
The only appropriate response.
I think we should all eventually have party hats like that for the Monday night. You can't not. So Neely, I know you can't say exactly what you've been doing, but for people that don't know, Neely was in the initial launch in August, and then she got a really cool project, and I'm just gonna shut up. Neely, I know you can't say what it is, but can you at least tease the hell out of everybody?
Sure. So I joined this band in March, and then we had one rehearsal, and then the world blew up, or imploded, I should say. And then we all went home, and I was like, okay, so that was fun. But I got to do a record with said band, and I guess we can do the guessing game, if we really want to, but it will be revealed 2 days before Halloween, if not before. And Halloween is that's a hint as well. So.
Okay, a band that has to do with Halloween. Everybody guess.
Do I get to guess?
Are you going to tell us if we guess it?
Yeah, I'll tell you if you guess it. It's close enough that I'm fucking over.
Tommy?
It's been 8 months.
We're live streaming too, Neely. Just keep that in mind.
Never mind then.
Never mind.
Okay, when we go private.
When we go private, you can guess. How about that?
Okay. Thank you, Clem.
Aww.
You want to keep the job. I know you, and I know you want to keep
I know. It's just, oh my God, it's just been like too long. So, yeah.
Well, congratulations on the secret project. That's exciting. And we definitely miss you, but we're really happy for you that you're doing a really cool project.
Well, I appreciate it, Lynn. Thanks.
Yeah, can't wait to hear it.
I'll tell you, when I got the Michael Jackson rehearsal, I told no one, not anybody, like day after day, week after week of going to rehearse. They never said you got the gig. It's just they never fired me. And so I kept going back, and I just, it's kind of like a combination of you don't want to jinx it, and what if something happens and all of a sudden you're not in it anymore? Then that would suck. And I did the exact same thing with Jeff Beck. Nobody had any clue until I was on tour that gig was happening. So I understand not wanting to let the cat out of the bag. I'm going to jump into this quote that Gretchen so kindly sent me again from Steve Vai about Daniele. He said, "Hey folks, I'm often asked who is my favorite new young guitar player. Well, here he is, Daniele Gottardo. He's Italian, and I have been following him for quite some time now. He has an elegant touch, stunning intonation, in innovation. Oh, don't mess it up. Innovational style, and he honors the melody. Vi is so eloquent, isn't he? Much like me, only really different. Enjoy and check out his new record for a real treat. And, you know, that sample that we just saw is pretty face melting. So you'd be silly not to check it out. And that is for the people that out there, that's a nice sentence, Batten. I haven't even had a sip yet. That's one of the things that you get when you become a student at Guitar Cloud Symposium. We give so much stuff, but those of us that are able will give you all of our discs, all of our albums. Some people are going to be contractually obligated, but Vicky, what, don't you have 150 records you've recorded?
Only 6. Only 6.
All right. Well, you're way ahead of me on many counts. So,
Hey, Jennifer, I think your next guest might be here.
oh, Andy, are you in the house? Calling Mr. Timmons.
He's muted. Unmute, Andy.
What are you, new?
What am I? Yes, I just got, new kid on the block, me and Joey Fatone. Or is it Fat One? I don't know. Is it Fat One or Fatone? I can't pronounce it correctly. I'm early. I don't know. What's going on? How y'all doing?
You know what I'm going to do?
Hey, Neely. All right.
Jennifer, do you want to keep being live? I don't know what you're...
What I'm going to do is play you a tune of a video of Andy's, and then we will shut her down. We just want to tease the public that this is how much fun that we are having when we do these Guitar Cloud Symposiums.
How do I get the virtual champagne? I don't know how this works. Is there some kind of Ethernet tap that I can... I don't know.
Apparently,
sorry.
UPS did not show up at your doorstep.
Oh, man. So bummed.
There we go.
Hello.
Yeah, Andy.
What's a bit of rock and roll, isn't it? You know.
In I tell you, I had the pleasure of touring with Andy 4 or 5 years ago. 3 months out from knee replacement.
Oh man, yeah, you were a trooper.
Yeah, that was woo. Thank
And
God.
that was the only issue you had on that whole tour was your knee. We chuckle amongst ourselves. You know.
Oh man,
that was a great. It was for me. You know, yeah, there was some challenges, but I really cherished that time. That tour was a blast. You know, in a lot of ways. You know, and getting to hear you play and hang with you was just yeah, it was a lot of fun for me. So.
Oh, thank God you were there. I tell you what.
Well, I think we had each other. You know.
Yeah, didn't we? Okay, Joe Public, we are going private now. The rest of this this here party, I'm breaking out the champagne for real now.
Yay!
Live stream and students.
Did we lose? What about these folks up top? I